tribe but don't have a cow. Why can't we agree to disagree? Girl, there's always something between you and me. Don't know why she's always barking on my tree. Oh, why can't we agree to disagree? Come on. Well, I'm telling you, these feelings are true. Look, baby, I'm just trying to get through. Why can't we just agree? Oh, darling, you and me. Oh, baby, can't you
It's a catchy tune, huh?
It's a good one.
I wrote it myself. Not
very
really, no. I'll just take credit for everything.
I'll believe you.
All right, we're going to talk to Ben Nason here in just a second, product development, technical support dude for Broadcast Tools. We have some sponsors to mention. One of them is HDV Mixer. That's how we're coming to you live from the NAB 2019 via BSW Television. Orban Labs Inc., processing for the new age and some of the old too. Stay above the competition. That sound like a voiceover guy?
Beautiful.
Kinda. Wheatstone Corporation, consoles, processing, heck, you name it. Wheatstone does it better and badder. Trying to be hipster, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. We are with Broadcast Tools' Ben Nason. As I said, product development, technical support, and engineering guy. I'm going to just read this because...
Read it.
Thanks.
You'll do it better than I can.
All right. You are responsible for bringing 48, soon to be 50 products to market.
That's right. I've been at Broadcast Tools for around 7 years now.
Wow.
And
You've been busy, apparently.
yeah.
Do you have a life?
Well, yeah.
I know you love what
Broadcast
you do.
Tools.
Yeah. Your boss, the big cheese, Don Winget. We go way back, by the way. Have you heard the stories?
I've heard a few stories.
I'll tell you a few that you've never heard before.
No, he speaks very highly of you.
Well, that's very kind. You won't after I tell you some stories.
All right.
But he told me that you're an amateur photographer.
I am.
So what's your subject? What do you like to shoot?
Nature photography, landscapes are probably my favorite, but also, whatever comes along.
I thought you were going to say, like, you like to shoot interface boxes and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, that is part of the
They
job.
photograph so well.
I do like.
Do you actually do that for your
I do
website?
a little bit. I
Yeah.
do a little bit. We clean them up real nice. And
you clean up nice too, man.
Thank you. Gadgets. Take pictures of gadgets. Why not? We're all into technology here. So
you guys are good geeks. We need good geeks in this world.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. You have some stuff on the table here. Can we see it okay, Nige? Does it show up well? There we go. Yeah. So get started and tell me what you've been working on.
We got a few new products. The first one I want to talk to you about is the AES Switcher Sentinel 3+1. There it is on the camera. It's a 5-input AES switcher. It's got 3 AES inputs, 1 analog to digital channel, and 1 USB input. It's got front panel controls, but also has a web interface. So you can remotely control it from the web interface, configure it from the web interface. It has silence detection on all 5 inputs, also out of phase detection on all 5 inputs. It has 2 main modes of operation, automatic mode and manual mode. In automatic mode, it'll automatically switch to backup audio sources if silence is detected.
I assume that's all good stuff, because I'm not an engineer.
Right. Well, those moments of dead air, you want to avoid them as much as possible.
Yeah, that I remember.
And you can set this up so after, say, 30 seconds of dead air, it'll switch over to another channel.
Very cool. All right, next product. You have it. I mean, seriously, you guys just crank the cool stuff out.
Yeah, we've got a lot of boxes, and we can talk about some other ones that we don't have here. But this is another new one. It's called the Universal USB Interface. It's a stereo USB audio codec, or audio interface, as we say. It's got some cool features. It's got headphone output, switchable monitoring. On the back, we have Studio Hub in and out connections. So it's really easy to hook up, and it's going to give you professional levels in and out for your broadcast applications.
Excellent. And I've told your boss, Don Winge, this, but I really like the lights you guys use. See, that's the important stuff for me,
Yeah.
that it looks neat.
It's got to light up right.
Yeah, yeah. This next product, we've been playing with that a little bit.
Yeah, the ProMix 4.
Yeah, that's an awesome little box right there.
Right. So this is a portable mixer. It has a lot of applications. You could use it for doing a podcast, for doing a live broadcast, like a sports broadcast. It's got 4 channels. 3 of those can be microphone inputs. It's got USB audio in and out, so you can hook it up to your computer for playback. You can stream from your computer via this device. It has 3 headphone outputs. Each one has an individual level control. So we've got a little headphone amp right here. Well, this is essentially has a built-in headphone amp for 3 users.
Nice and clean.
And each one of the headphone channels has individual pan controls. So you can pan your program audio, your main mix audio, as well as an IFB feed. So we could have talkback coming into the ProMix as well. Little level meter on the front here. And some pretty cool features at a good price point. And I believe we're actually giving one of these away.
We are?
Yeah, so
This one right here?
not this one right here, but one of them, one ProMix 4 is on the list, I believe.
How is it, like a raffle or something?
I think there's a raffle going on. Brian, is there a raffle?
How are we giving this Pro Mixer away? Come on, man. How are we giving this away? No, I mean, how are we? We just didn't. Oh, okay.
All
Like
right.
the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, so come down to the booth and put your business card in the bin and win a ProMix or something else.
I like that, old school,
Yeah.
for new school stuff.
Yeah, and if you're not at the show, maybe you know someone who is at the show, so have them come down to the booth and win something.
Excellent. Now, you said that you had some announcements on some products that aren't sitting on this table. What can you tell us?
Well, so you mentioned almost 50 products.
Yeah.
So if you need a problem-solving tool in radio or even in television, Broadcast Tools could have that product for you.
I think you do.
We get people calling
You
up
do.
all the time saying, I need to do this. Do you have a box that can do that? And a lot of times the answer is yes. Sometimes it's a combination of multiple products, but we try really hard to come up with products that can solve those problems that broadcast engineers have,
Yeah.
or that just people who aren't even engineers, but are in radio and television or audio.
You fill all
have.
the niches or niches.
We try to.
Which is great. I mean, a lot of companies don't do that, and I should ask you, we've been asking this of a lot of vendors, like what sets you apart from the rest?
Right. And our focus from the beginning has been to make cost-effective problem-solving products. And I think that's what sets us apart, is that we are really always focused on finding those areas where problems need to be solved and areas where we can do it at an affordable price.
That is the correct answer. No, you've already got one. Hey man, thanks a lot for sharing all this great new gear with us here at the BSWTV booth. And I know you're just right across there. I'm sure you're busy, so
Oh yeah,
I'll let you go.
I'll be around. Thanks for having
Thanks
me
a
on.
lot, Ben Nason. Broadcast Tools, problem solved, as you say.
That's it.
We'll be back in a little while with Gary Lerman, Sales Marketing Manager for Innovonics. BSWTV, you can buy BSW products at, which is why we're really here, bswusa.com. You can find us on Facebook at BSWUSA, Twitter at BSWUSA, Instagram, BSWUSA, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way if you want to order something, 1-800-426-8434, and there really are operators sitting and standing by. Live from the NAB 2019 BSW, back in a little while.